Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am taking you guys to the gym with me today. It is my chest and arms day. I also do core on my upper body days, so we'll go through that and my cardio as well. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a little OOTD, of course. I'm wearing the new Gymshark Soft Sculpt collection that I talked about in my last video. But yeah, there still are quite a good amount of pieces in stock on the website for the soft sculpt stuff, so if you haven't got anything yet, definitely go check it out and use code DUDES10 to get 10% off. And let's go make our pre-workout concoction. You're coming with me. I drank decaf coffee this morning, so that means we get to have caffeine. So we're obviously going oxy-shred, but what flavor do I want? I think I might do mango. Yeah, let's do mango. And then we're also gonna be adding our glutamine. This is the pre-workout concoction. Remember, you can use code DUDES at EHP to get money off. Okay, let's go. So of course, starting with my warm-up, the first thing I always do no matter what day it is child's pose, just because it feels good and I like adding in these side bends as well. Next, I know this looks insane, but I promise it feels so good, and I do about 3 to 5 of these on each side. And a lot of what I do in my warm-ups isn't always the same amount of reps. I'm more so just going based off of how my body feels. Next, we're moving into the world's greatest stretch. This is one of my favorite movements, whether it's an upper body or a lower body day, and I do about 5 of these on each side, making sure I'm sitting back deep into that downward dog in between each rep. And these are really good for some thoracic rotation as well as hip mobility. Now for some shoulder stability / strengthening to make sure I'm not hurting my shoulders on bench or any of my other pressing movements. So these are called 20-20-20s. So if I had a 1 pound weight, I would be doing 20 reps at each position. But since at this gym, the lowest weight I have available to me is these 2.5s, and I can only do 10 reps with this weight, I do 10 reps in each position, and then I drop the weights, and then I go into 10 reps of body weight at this Y position, out to the side, and then down low at my hips. To warm up my shoulders a little bit further, I'm gonna do some around the worlds with this long band, just however many I feel until my shoulders feel a little bit loose. And this last warm-up movement I only do right before I'm benching. I take a lightweight short band around my wrist, and while keeping as much tension on the band as I can, I just slowly do 10 presses. Now moving into the actual lift, obviously I'm doing bench press first. I train bench for strength just really because I enjoy it, and because of that, rep ranges are going to be a little bit lower here than they are for my other movements. So I'm making sure I get a couple warm-up sets in working up to my working weight, and then once I'm up at my working weight, the programmed reps and sets start. So today I did 3 sets of 2. Well, that's what it was supposed to be, but on my 3rd set I got too nervous to ask someone to spot me, so I only did 1 rep. My second chest exercise is going to be push-ups, and I hadn't done these in a while, so I was actually surprised at how easy they were feeling at first. I've recently changed the style of my lifts to be a more high intensity, so that means less rest times. So the more I did these with less rest in between, they got hard real fast. Now moving into our bicep exercises, I just started off with alternating dumbbell curls. I used to hate hitting biceps so much, but once I forced myself to get better at them, I actually really like them now because they make me feel strong. So my advice for if you hate a certain exercise in the gym, just force yourself to get better at it, and then maybe you'll like it. And I did 3 sets of 10 of those first curls, then I moved straight into hammer curls. I don't do these alternating, I don't know why, I just like to do them bilaterally, and I did 3 sets of 10 of those as well. For triceps, I did cable tricep extensions. This is the only tricep movement I did, so I went pretty high volume with 4 sets of as many reps as I could possibly get while completing the full range of motion. Now moving on to core. When I'm hitting core after a lift, I typically choose 3 exercises and do those in a circuit, as opposed to on my active rest days when I'm just doing core and cardio, I'll do more than 3 exercises. But today I chose 3 of my favorites, so I did 10 hanging leg raises, and then I went straight into cable crunches. These back to back are super hard, and I do 10 to 12 reps of these. Then to work more of our obliques and deep core, I'm gonna do side planks. I swear every time I do side planks, I think it's gonna be like a little rest, like they're easier than the other exercises, but they never are, and I swear they do not get easier. But they are still one of my favorites because I feel like they're really effective for trunk stability and like injury prevention, so I still do them. And I do 30 seconds on each side, and then I do 3 rounds of all of that total. Then for cardio, after my lower body days, I walk, and so after my upper body days, I do stairs. I've worked myself up to about 20 to 25 minutes on these, but today my legs were so sore, I only ended up doing 10. Okay, I just left the gym. I am dead after those stairs. Sorry, my arms are shaking. I didn't bring my little car tripod, so I'm holding the camera and my arms are dead. I ended up only doing 10 minutes on the stairs instead of 20 because my quads were still so sore from, what day is it, Sunday? From Friday. I did like a really high volume, high intensity quad day that came straight from my newest 6-week challenge. It's called Sweat, and it's a little bit different than my past 2 programs, as it's definitely higher intensity and more focused on like fat loss and maintaining muscle mass as opposed to just gaining muscle. So it's perfect for spring right before summertime, and I will leave the link below to that if you want to check it out and sign up. The challenge does start on April 14th, but you can sign up and do it really whenever you want on your own time. You buy it once and then you have access to it forever. But yeah, I have to go to the grocery store now, and I meant to bring like a t-shirt to throw on over this because like I think this is fine to just wear for like errands. Like I would wear it to like go get coffee or do like cutesy, girly, whatever errand. But like I'm about to go to a Publix on a Sunday, and I know the elders are gonna be there, and I know that they're gonna look at me in a way that's not friendly. But I need to go get groceries, so I'm gonna mentally prepare for that on my drive. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you then. Bye.